cat and dog travel duo will give you wanderlust and all the feels. Traveling is one of the most rewarding experiences you can have in your life. But traveling by yourself can get a bit lonely at times, and traveling with other people can be a pain in your rear. But there is a sweet spot somewhere in the middle, and that is traveling with your fur baby. What's even better than that is when your fur baby has a fur baby. When Cynthia Bennett went to the Rocky Mountain Puppy Rescue 3 years ago, she was expecting to go home with a very different pup, but fate had other plans for her. Fate gave her Henry, and the two have been inseparable since. I had my eyes set on a golden mix puppy, but when I saw lanky Henry sitting there, I had to see him, she told People. When we got into the pen with him, he immediately climbed into my lap and went belly up. It was then I knew that we were taking him home. It was all history from that moment on. Bennett and her boyfriend both enjoy the outdoors, and they moved to Colorado so they could go on weekend hiking trips. It wasn't long until Henry joined them. I think we only had him for 3 days when we took him on our first hike, which was to Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs, Bennett told the dodo. He found the steepest, tallest rock around, and he ran up to the top of it to look over the edge. After being the only child for 3 years, Bennett decided she wanted to give Henry a sibling of the feline persuasion. I really wanted a rescue kitten, Bennett said. I looked for 5 months and I saw lots of different kittens, but none of them really had the right personality or fur. I knew that I wanted to take him anywhere, camping, hiking, etc. Then she met 5-month-old Baloo, and she fell in love with him immediately. Baloo convinced me to bring him home in under a minute, Bennett said. He was super playful and curious and the biggest love bug. But when they brought Baloo home, he bonded with Henry the most. Baloo got so attached to Henry that he would freak out whenever they took him out for a walk. So Bennett started training Baloo with a harness so that he could accompany Henry on walks. If I touch Henry's leash, Baloo will start screaming at the door, Bennett said. He's very social. While the two are best of friends, Bennett thinks that Baloo doesn't exactly see Henry as a big brother. I call them brothers, but I think Baloo thinks that Henry's his mom because he constantly looks for a teat, Bennett said. So we'll go in and you can tell he's looking because he's nuzzling under Henry's armpit. Baloo may think that Henry is his mom because the little kitten doesn't see himself as a cat either. He's definitely not the kind of cat we can leave home alone on the weekend anymore, Bennett said. I think he's more of a dog than anything. But it doesn't seem that Henry minds Baloo prodding at him for a teat. Henry's extremely protective of the little kitten and constantly keeps an eye out for him. Henry has become the best big brother and always checks on him to make sure he's doing okay, Bennett said in an Instagram post. He couldn't be fitting into our little family any better, and we just love him to the moon and back. While there is no denying Henry and Baloo's love for each other, it's clear that Cynthia adores her little fur babies. Wow, Mom is pretty strong, huh, Henry? She can even carry around your abnormally massive self. A hypothetical thing that Baloo would say, I'm sure. Mom, just take the picture already. I can feel Baloo's claws digging into my ears. Seriously, Mom, the lengths you'll go to for a photo are getting a bit ridiculous. Henry's being a drama queen as usual, Mom. Just ignore him. Hey, Henry. Hey, do I look tough behind the wheel of Mom's car? I mean, I feel cool. They see me rolling, they petting, trying to catch me riding purty. Yeah, sure, buddy. I don't think that's how the song goes, though. Great, Mom. Now I look officially like a hipster. I mean, I have to say that this beanie looks pretty good on me. But why doesn't Baloo have to wear a lumbersexual sweater? Not so cool. Maui Christmas, everyone. Alright, Baloo, just cut the Tiny Tim act. We've just gonna pose for the photo and then we can get these bows off our heads. Bah humbug.